I'm old Sneelock. I'm out here in the garage workshop today. This is my next project, is to try and straighten up this mess. If you look at all the stuff behind me, this is all the material that was piled on my bench. Some of it's been there since we moved here 3 years ago. So the idea of being able to use the bench is pretty much out the window. Clearing off the bench is part of the project of modifying the bench. Now, why do I want to modify a bench? It's a bench, it's bolted to the wall, it's pretty secure. Well, there's a couple of problems with it. One, it's 39.5 inches high. 39.5 would be fine if I was doing watchmaking work and I could just stand right here and have it up here. But this is a garage. I work on cars, I work on lawnmowers, I work on engines. A lot of the stuff that I'd like to be able to put up on the bench, if I put it on the bench, it's going to be up here. That's too high. It's hard to wrestle it around, it's hard to move it. I want to bring this bench down to about 32 inches. That's about the height of a standard kitchen cabinet. The other problem I'm having, this bench is 37.5 inches deep. I'm 6 foot tall. That means I've got to reach it right around 28 inches. I can't get anything off the back of the bench. If I set something back there, I have to actually climb up on top of the bench to reach it. Not a functional process. If I wanted to just store stuff back there, I suppose that would work, but it makes it so that it's really hard to do anything on it. Also, having the bench on this end of the garage makes it a little awkward too. Typically I'm going to be working on a car in this area right here, and you would think, well, having the bench right near the hood would be good. But really what it makes it is when I get a car in here and I close the door, I don't have enough room to turn around between the bench and the front of the car. So it makes it very difficult to do anything inside of the car. So I want to move the bench. I want to put the bench along that wall. The thinking behind that is I have lots of room for width. And I actually have about 2.5 feet of dead space in here that even if I wanted to park a car in here, I couldn't get a car that big past the door. So 2.5 feet, well, that comes out to about 30 inches. 30 inches is a good size for a bench. It's really a little bit too deep though. So if I make it about 28 inches, then I can reach everything on the back of the bench. I don't have to climb over the top of it, and I'll be able to actually use the bench for something purposeful. To have it fit into the area that I want to put it into, I need to make it shorter. The area that I've got to put the bench into is 104 inches deep. So I'm going to make the new bench, the new modified bench, 104 inches long, which brings it down to here. That'll shorten the bench about 38 inches. It's a significant amount, but it's going to make it a lot more useful. I'll be able to have room for the 2 toolboxes that I normally have up on top of the bench, and I'll be able to turn them so that I can open them off to the side and still have room back in towards the back of the bench. I'll put one on each end opening inward, and I'll be able to reach the tools and be able to get to them just fine. So, the thing I'm doing right now, clearing off the area, stripping off all the old plywood off the top of it, getting ready to take this top of the bench apart. It's made out of 2x10s, and the 2x10s mean that it's going to work out best if I make the top 26 plus another 1.5 inches on the front, 27.5 inches deep.